Remember the last time you thought to yourself, why did I even get out of bed? Well, let me tell you a story about my friend Sarah. This story starts on a Monday morning, a day Sarah would hope kick off the promising week ahead. Instead, it turned into a comedy of errors, if you could call it comedy without laughing. Sarah completely forgot to set her alarm the night before because she was caught up with her little one's science project until late. You know how it goes, one thing leads to another, and before you know it, it's way past bedtime. So the next morning, she woke up in a panic, realizing she was already running late for an important meeting. In her rush to get out of the door, she managed to spill her coffee all over her blouse. It wasn't just a small stain that could have been ignored. It was a massive spill that soaked through. So there she was, changing her entire outfit, watching precious minutes tick away. And as if her morning couldn't get any worse, her car wouldn't start. Turned out, she'd left the headlights on overnight and the battery was dead. So she had to call a tow service, hoping they could just jumpstart the car quickly. But you know how these things go. Never as planned. The tow truck guy came, tried to jumpstart it, but no luck. The battery was completely done for. So they ended up towing her car to the shop. And there she was, needing to figure out a ride to work and dealing with the hassle of renting cars very last minute. She said it was one of those days where I wish I could just go back to bed and start over. The whole ordeal threw her off her game. Not just for the morning, but for the entire day. It's like when one thing goes wrong, it sets off a chain reaction, and then that's exactly what happened to Sarah. Throughout the day, her frustrations mounted. At work, her computer crashed, erasing a document she'd been working for hours. Sarah's emotions boiled over, and she found herself snapping at a colleague, Mike, who had only offered his help. The rest of her day was just a series of unfortunate events that seemed to conspire against her. Traffic was a nightmare, and then she remembered she forgot the parent-teacher conference. That was the last straw. Each setback seemed to hit her harder than the last. Her reactions more reflective and less measured. There was no moment where she paused, no instance where she might have taken a deep breath to find her center or approach her challenges with a semblance of calm. It was as if the concept of finding a quiet moment to reset and focus was like foreign to her. I'm going to tell you now the story about my friend Jessica. Jessica's morning began with an unexpected wake-up call, not from her alarm, but from the piercing sound of her neighbor's car alarm. It was a horrible way to wake up, sure. But she smiled because she remembered the story of the stray cat, or so the neighborhood tale went. This wasn't the first time the local feline, the mischief maker, had set off car alarms, turning quiet mornings into unexpected wake-up calls. Knowing this turned her irritation into amusement. A smile broke through as she imagined the cat's latest escapade. Realizing this, and that it was still early, much before her alarm was set to ring, Jessica saw an opportunity in the disruption. It was earlier than she had planned, but perfect for some last-minute preparations for her day. With the presentation ahead, the extra time felt like a gift, some unexpected but needed quiet time to refine her thoughts and maybe even enjoy a peaceful moment to herself, a rarity in her usual busy mornings. She decided to stretch, not just shake off the remnants of sleep, but to fill her lungs with renewed day's air, breathing deeply to set a positive tone for what lay ahead. Each breath brought in calm, and each breath out released any lingering drowsiness or tension. This wasn't how she expected to start her day, but as she told me, it turned out to be exactly what she needed. A moment of quiet, a touch of humor, and a dash of serendipity, setting her on a path to embrace whatever the day might bring with grace and smile. After getting ready, She made herself a cup of tea, choosing the soothing warmth of her coffee to keep her grounded as she had an important day ahead. When she noticed a small rip on her skirt, she simply selected another outfit with confidence, feeling prepared for the day ahead. Walking to work wasn't Jessica's usual routine, but with the morning's unexpected early start, she decided to take advantage of that extra time. It was a decision that not only gave her a change of pace, but also allowed her to savor a side of the city that she rarely saw in the morning hustle. Her office wasn't far from her home, a distance that she could easily walk, making the choice to walk and inviting one on this particular day. As she strolled along the scenic route, the quiet streets and the soft morning light offered a serene backdrop, far removed from the usual bustling of the rush hour. This tranquility was perfect setting for Jessica to go over her presentation in her mind, not just running through the slides and key points, but also visualizing herself delivering it confidently and engaging with her audience. She told me at work she discovered that a few crucial graphs hadn't saved properly on her presentation slides, so she closed her eyes for a moment at her desk. She envisioned the flow of her presentation, confidently reconstructing the missing parts, perhaps even improving them. Her presentation was a success, characterized by her calm and collected delivery. She focused on the positive feedback, afterward allowing herself to feel proud of what she had accomplished. The stories of Sarah and Jessica beautifully illustrate the pivotal role visualization plays in navigating our daily lives. Sarah's day, marked by a series of unfortunate events, underscores a common trap many of us fall into: visualizing the worst outcomes. Without realizing it, Sarah's internal self-talk likely visualized failure and frustration at each turn, from the moment she woke up late to the many challenges that followed. The mental images focused on negative outcomes that may have inadvertently set the stage for her day, influencing her reactions and the ultimate course of events. In deep contrast, Jessica's experience showcases the transformative power of positive visualization. From the moment her day began unexpectedly, she chose to visualize the extra time as an opportunity rather than a setback. Her approach to her stray cat's early morning antics, her calm response to the wardrobe mishap, and her mindful walk to work were all infused with positive mental images. Jessica didn't just hope her day would go well. She visualized it going well. This positive visualization guided her actions and reactions, turning potential stressors into moments of serenity and success. Jessica's preparation for her presentation serves as a prime example of effective visualization in action. By mentally rehearsing her success, visualizing not only the content but also her confident delivery, she was able to bring that vision to life. This practice goes beyond mere positive thinking. It involves creating a vivid mental image of success, which then informs our emotions and behaviors, making the desired outcome more attainable. The contrast between Sarah and Jessica's days offers a compelling insight into how our visualizations, whether of success or failure, shape our reality. Sarah's day reflects the impact of negative visualization, where anticipating the worst can sometimes lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy. Meanwhile, Jessica's story exemplifies how positive visualization can empower us, guiding us through challenges with a sense of calm and purpose, and ultimately leading to a fulfilling and successful day. These stories remind us that visualization is a powerful tool at our disposal. By consciously choosing to visualize positive outcomes, we can influence emotional states, our decisions, and the course of our day. It is a testament to the idea that by visualizing the life we aspire to, we can take the first step towards making it a reality. Remember to join us on Monday for the beginning of our next exploration, Mindfulness for Empowerment, Embracing Your Inner Strength. It's a journey into how mindfulness can not only provide calm amidst the storm, but also empowers us to navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. And remember, if you'd like to learn more about how to manifest your dreams, I am sharing additional information in my blog. Head over to www.getpositivelyiinspired.com, where you'll find more good stuff and book recommendations. And don't forget to subscribe. There is so much more coming, and you won't want to miss any of it. See you on Monday. Live on purpose!